It's morning at NTV. Stephen Mbide, I'm here in Mutundwe speaking to the mayor of Lubaga Division, that is Zacchy Mberaze Mawula. He's also known as Tata Namuli for the people he at least leads in Lubaga. It's a good morning, and I want to have a chat with him about matters concerning Lubaga Division administration, but also the general politics within the area. Good morning to you, Your Worship.
Good morning to you, Mr. Ndide, and good morning, our viewers watching NTV, that side. Mr. Ndide, Lubaga is transforming from where it was to a better division compared to other divisions in Kampala. So far, we are working on Kabaka Lake Road. That's been fought about all the years. And yet, the Kabaka's Lake is the smallest lake we have had in the whole world, which was dug by a small hole. So you find that Lubaga's division is very unique, and we have worked on a number of 10 roads, Wamara Road, Odumwendo Road. We have worked on Suna 1, is being worked on, and also getting completed. We have worked on Muzito Road, that's the road from Chitebi to Freedom City. We have worked on Chiga Road, that is in Natete area. Setema Road, everyone knows it very well. We have worked on, now we are working on Kasubi Bypass. A number of roads have been worked on.
But these projects have been on card from one mayor to another. I remember some of these projects have been there even from the days of the late Win Makumbi, Peter Sematimba, Joyce Sebugwawo, and now you also come in. Some of them you've been able to work on, but also others have been, every time they've been promised to be worked on, and this hasn't been the case. What is the problem within Lubaga that could be beyond what we see?
There used to be a problem earlier on, whereby the leaders, like maybe the leader I took off from that time, it was about working with the community. The issue is seeing that if there's a project coming in, and there is a partnership within that project, where the government of Uganda has to put some money on ground, for maybe compensation of the people owning land, in terms of roads, maybe for right of way, and also the funder, maybe the bank or the donor, has been able to give the money for the work, for the construction of the road. You see, it's about that if the money is not available, as a leader, you have to have the initiative and see that you are able to work on these roads. You talk to the community to see that you get the right of way. Now, most of the leaders have been having enough time to convince the community that we have got the road. If we do this road, we will be able to, your land value will increase in terms of tenancy or rent, property, in terms of getting money out of your property, in terms of rent, it will increase, and development. So people never used to be taught or sensitized about the benefits of having a good road in their community. So now, as leaders, we have been able to meet the communities. We have organized meetings, sensitizing them on the benefits of having a well-constructed road. So, and people are able to agree 90% that mayor are ready to consent and say the road is done. Because others used to look at the benefit of having money on them. And yet we are nowhere working around the government without money all the time.
Would it also be blamed on the fights at the division that we've been seeing, perennial ones? Just you can even liken them to the ones of KCCA, because even now we know the current speaker who has gone to seek leadership in Lubaga South, that is Musa Mbazira, has also been at loggerheads with you and some members of the council. Could it also be party to blame?
Of course. There are some few issues on the way. Of course, in any organization, we have two different. Now, the speaker has been of with our party NRM, me I'm NUP.
And those divisions within the councillors.
So the councillors, some of them, of course, sometimes they can side with someone else and all that for development. But what, in terms of development is for everyone. It's not for any people for NUP, but it's for everyone, whether NRM, whether DP, or everyone. Development works for everyone. And we're elected to work for the people. So we have tried, as a leader, as a mayor, I've tried to my division control any infightings, even my councils and all that, so that we work for the people, because the people were supposed to serve them. In our party, we are we are supposed, the people who elect us are our bosses, and for us, we are servants. So we are service-centered kind of system within the organization come from, as we are supposed to serve the people who elect us.
You are now seeking a second term as the mayor of Lubaga Division. When you look back, do you think you've been able to achieve, and that you think that remains behind, that if the people of Lubaga Division give you the mandate, that will be your next task?
As a mayor, I've done about, I think I'm 70%. The people, what I promised my people, I've been able to see that we have done a lot to see that people live in a clean area and people live in a kind of, at least an unimproved community. And I hope that in the next time I'm seeking for, we are going now to work on the issue of garbage collection, because whereby people, we are looking to see that people no longer pay much for garbage collection within our communities. And also to get to the issue of property tax. People are double taxed on income and also property. So we are trying to say that there shouldn't be two taxes on properties. That is the government can't do double taxation. So it's because the government of Uganda does the tax, and also KCC goes and some property and collects taxes. So we're trying to see that how can we improve and set there's only one tax to be paid on property rates. So, and the money which they pay to that is able to pay for the garbage collected within these properties. Those are issues I want to work on, mainly garbage collection, keeping Lubaga clean, and also seeing that the drainage channels are all worked on. We have two main drainage channels, the Lokolongo channel and also Nabisaso channel. Those are two bad drainage channels which have to be constructed. And also the small channels, now we have been able to work on a number of them. We have a number of them. So I'm praised that when we come in, as people have, of course, have requested, I should be back as a mayor from 2026, 2031. So they should be able to get a more better service. They have seen that I'm able to perform compared to what is on ground, and see that people are happy with the mayor, and see that he's able to get a good service.
When you collect these taxes, of course, you know you fall you under KCCA at the City Hall, but you have to take, you collect the dues, and then local government, rather through KCCA, then it remits back to you. How is this affecting service delivery within the division? Because you have to still, as you should ideally be like a local government, but still have to work under KCCA, under the ministry, other office of the president.
Yes, you are true. You're right that KCCA is under ministry of presidents, and all the money collected is centralized. It goes into the government pool. It doesn't come to the division, and we are supposed to get that money from the government of Uganda to authority, then to the divisions. And the good thing now, this financial year, at least devolution, you know, as Complex Act 2010, was there's a section, under Section 35, we're supposed to have a devolution. There are a number of activities that are supposed to be managed by the division, and the executive director and the team, they're trying that those activities are devolved. Although we look at the minimal budgets, the money that government of Uganda is funding to say that these activities are done on ground is very minimal compared to the problems that we're facing on ground. So what our prayer is that government should increase on the budget we have as Kampala City, and see that we are able to work for our people. Because the money really is very minimal compared to the money collected within the city. You said maybe it's probably about 70%. But the money that comes back to do services is about 20%. So you said the money is not enough to do a number of these activities, but we try within those minimums and be able to serve our people with what is able we have achieved from.
Thank you, Your Worship, Zacchy Mberaze Mawula, the Mayor of Lubaga Division, who is also seeking a second term. Back to you in the studios of NTV.